Paris, London, LA, Chicago, Tokyo, Baghdad. Hear the global DJs.
Hi, welcome to Curiosity. We're your hosts, Alia
and Elisa.
This week we're in La Belle Province, exploring the best of Montreal. We're going to show you some of the local favorite places to eat, shop, watch the game, and go for a romantic evening out.
From almost anywhere in the city, you can spot the Big O, also known as the Olympic Stadium.
So where to first, Elisa?
Well, Alia, around us we have the Insectarium, the Biodome, the Planetarium, and the Botanical Gardens.
Well, that sounds exciting and all, but I thought the first thing on our itinerary was to watch a hockey game.
I think you might be right, Alia. Nothing says Montreal like crazy devoted Habs fans. You know they even paint their faces red, white, and blue?
Well, Montreal was voted second happiest place in the world by Lonely Planet. But seriously, where's the best place to catch Habs fever?
Wait a second, Alia. We don't even have tickets. Where's the best place to watch a hockey game?
I think we should ask our sports experts.
Definitely. Let's go to Joey Alfieri and Sarah Jean Lapointe for all our answers. Hey Joey, Alia and I are in desperate need of a Habs education. Can you please help us?
Hey girls, well, if you're trying to catch Habs fever, you've come to the right place. I'm standing right outside the Bell Center at Centennial Plaza, and you wouldn't believe what they have out here. You can come see real life-size statues of some of the greatest Montreal Canadiens of all time, like Maurice Richard, Howie Morenz, Jean Beliveau, and Guy Lafleur. And that's not even the coolest part. Every time you take a step within the plaza, you're stepping on a personalized message from fans to the team. Now back to you.
Thanks, Joey.
Well, I think we're definitely ready to visit our first Montreal sports bar. But there are so many. Sarah, where are you now?
Well, I'm right now at la Station des Sports on the corner of Foire and Sainte-Catherine. As you can see, many Canadian fans are sharing here and having a nice lunch while watching the game. But what makes this place so special is the fact that you can have tap on your table and you can order food until 2 a.m. This place has more than 20 TVs, so everyone is sure that it can have a pretty nice view of what's happening on the ice.
Well, are the Habs fans as crazy as they sound?
Well, Alia, you're lucky because I have with me Fabrice, one of the biggest fans of the Canadiens of Montreal right now. So, tell me, what do you think about the Canadian statistics from now on?
Well, I think Jesus Christ is really incredible since the beginning of the year. And I think if things are still going like this, we can easily finish first of our division and maybe have a great playoff spot and finish with the Stanley Cup in our hands. That's it, man.
Thank you. So that was Sarah Jean Lapointe reporting live from the Station des Sports in downtown Montreal.
All that excitement really got me hungry.
I know, but we are at Atwater Market. Want to grab some fresh food?
Oh, no. I want something really greasy, like a burger or that thing with fries and cheese and sauce.
Okay, that does sound good. You know, Joey Alfieri is not just a sports expert, he's also got a knack for those greasy spoons. Let's check out his report on what he thinks is the best one in Montreal.
Paulo et Suzanne is the original greasy spoon in Montreal. They have been serving their clients quality ingredients over the last 30 years, and the results show. Clients realize and appreciate the quality of the food. Many visitors of this restaurant are regulars who can't get enough of this cozy atmosphere.
I think the main reason is probably the service. That's the number one reason. They're comfortable with the environment, the people that work here. We don't have a big turnover in staff. People know each other. It's kind of like a bar without the alcohol.
Paulo et Suzanne is open 24 hours a day. The staff is funny and friendly, and the service is just as good as its food.
My staff that work here, you gotta understand, it's part of like their house, their hangout. So it comes natural. I mean, they even come back. One of the important things, if you notice in the restaurant business, is watch where the staff eats. And you'll see our staff coming back to eat here.
Management has changed once before. In October of 2003, original owner Suzanne Duquette decided to sell to new owners Angelo and his wife Manon. But how often does an owner sell a business and decide to stay on it to be an employee?
Not all the time, but Suzanne, she's very cool. Pour quelqu'un qui travaille ici, maintenant comme employé, that's very fine. The customer like that.
This small, fast-paced restaurant just celebrated its 30th anniversary this past March. And even though there have been some significant changes in management, it still remains a neighborhood hotspot for family and friends to meet up. For Concordia News, I'm Joey Alfieri. And now, for a more traditional Montreal meal, we send it to Jordan Namur.
When people from other cities come to Montreal, there are certain things that they'll put on their to-do list. Whether stopping in for a quick bite or just hanging out, there's one place that all tourists and Montrealers know. It's been the place for smoked meat for 82 years now. Among the many other restaurants in the city though, it's been ranked as the best smoked meat in town. It's about lunchtime now. Their smoked meat has once again attracted a large crowd. Let's see what all the fuss is about. A hotspot for tourists and Montrealers, Schwartz's famous sandwich has once again attracted a crowd. The restaurant, founded in 1928, has welcomed people from all over the country. They've been praised by newspapers and received many awards and recognition in the process. When it comes down to food, I think there's no doubt that nobody beats Schwartz's smoked meat. Well, we're going to take a look behind the counter and see how the magic is done and exactly what makes Schwartz's the best smoked meat in town. Let's go have a look. Oh, this certainly looks delicious here. And what's the recipe behind this? How do we get to this stage right now?
Well, that has to stay in spice for 10 days.
Okay.
Then it has to smoke for about 8 hours.
Okay.
And we steam about 3 hours.
3 hours of steaming? Okay.
Yes.
And after that?
After that, people come
and eat it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I had the chance to speak to a former Montrealer and current Torontonian who, like many others, know where to go for good food in the city.
This was a staple of ours in university way back in the early 90s. So after going out, well, you know what university students do. After you go out at night and you come back, you're a little bit hungry. This is the place to come. So pretty much it's ingrained in my DNA now. So every time we come back to Montreal for business or pleasure with family, then it's at least a stop at Schwartz's.
We're just about to see why exactly it's rated as the best smoked meat sandwich in town.
I don't have a penny on me. I didn't work though. I was not here.
That's very good. Pretty damn good. Indeed it was. So what makes Schwartz the best smoked meat in town?
Well, it's the best because we've been around since 1928.
Okay.
We're doing exactly the same thing we did in 1928. Meat's made here. It's fresh, daily, and every contest there was ever been about smoked meat, we always won first, so it's quite obvious.
Is that to do with the special recipe you guys have with the smoked meat?
Of course.
You won't tell us what it is, right?
No.
No, you won't?
No.
But we can agree that it's delicious smoked meat, right?
That's right.
For Curiosity, I'm Jordan Namur.
Oh wow, yeah, that was so good.
I know, right? Time for dessert.
Is it true that Montreal has a cookie convention every year?
Yep, and they choose the best cupcakes in the city.
Wow.
This year's second annual Cupcake Camp was held at the Fairmount Queen Elizabeth Hotel. More than 2,000 cupcake lovers showed up and helped raise more than $34,000 for Kids Help Phone and Table des Chefs, while enjoying over 20,000 donated cupcakes. The best cupcakes were carefully chosen by a panel of celebrity judges. The best design winners included Bath Time, Hello Kitty, Let It Snow, Mario and Luigi, and It's Fun to Be in Montreal. The best tasting cupcakes in the city were Caramel Corn and Sublime Citrouille. If you've got a sweet tooth, then this is definitely the place you want to be. But be warned, Cupcake Camp may cause severe sugar comas. For Curiosity Montreal, I'm Alia Adder.
Oh my gosh, Alia, all that food has made me so full.
Well, we are in Parc La Fontaine, the biggest park in Montreal. Let's go for a jog.
Okay, first of all, I'm wearing heels. And second of all, I think it'll take a lot more than a run.
Fine. But you know Janelle Jordan? I know Janelle Jordan. She knows the best spot to break a sweat in Montreal. So let's check out her report.
Okay.
Hi, this is Janelle Jordan. I'm reporting from Cisco Gym. the absolute best place to break a sweat in Montreal. When the weather outside's frightful, Cisco Gym's programs are quite delightful. Whether it's hot yoga, personal training, or Pilates, this is definitely the spot to escape the cold and to turn up the heat and to get into shape. Their Saturday AM boot camp is about to start. Let's head on in to see what they have in store for us. Inside the doors of Cisco Gym, it's like an intense army training zone of soldiers who jump at the chance at beating the winter blues by raising the bar on their physical and mental strength. It may sound like they're giving into pain, but as Shanna P. reveals, the short-lived pain helps her reach new heights.
Wasn't able to do one pull-up and I hated them. Now
from strength gain to weight loss.
Just lost 92 pounds and I'm feeling in the best shape that I ever did in my whole entire life.
The man behind the name celebrates the small but significant victories of his clients.
When you talk to somebody who's lost 100 pounds, when you talk to somebody who's won Olympic gold, when you talk to somebody who even picks out the most subtle things that we would take for granted, like I just flew up a flight of stairs that 2 weeks ago I was huffing and puffing. Nothing thrills me more. Unquestionably,
I was certainly thrilled to discover firsthand why Cisco Gym is the must-have membership in all of Montreal. So, to demonstrate why, David gives me a mini crash course on how I too can be a boot camp buff. The mission? 3 pull-ups, 6 push-ups, and 9 squats, all under a minute, every minute, for a total of 7 minutes.
I think it's a small window into hell.
That I'm about to crawl into. No problem.
3, 2, 1, go. Get your chin over that bar or it's not counting. Your chest to the floor. 3 of 6. Your butt hits that ball or it doesn't count. 2, 7, 8. Stop.
Feeling good in the moment.
25 seconds.
But let's just say that by the 7th round,
crawl up there. Get up there any way you can.
I wasn't doing so hot.
Beat the timer. 1, go. 6, go, 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 go. 7, 8, you got 6 seconds. 9, pick it up. 10, go.
But it's still mission accomplished.
This is Janelle from Cisco Gym. As you can see, I got whipped, but it's still the best gym in Montreal. 5505, Côte St. Luc. Thank you. Thanks. Back to you, Alia and Alyssa.
Even after all that working out, Montreal is still so cold.
I know, Montrealers often have to bundle up for their winters, but somehow they always manage to look stylish even in this minus 20-degree weather.
Our fashion expert Alexandra Simon stopped people in the street that she thought were the most styling people in town.
Walking downtown Montreal is walking through the quintessence of fashion. Dior, Louis Vuitton, Dolce & Gabbana, and Escada are all under the same roof. Haute couture designers set the tone for this season, simple outfit with a little touch of luxury. So fur color and red lips are trendy, but wait, minus 40, do we really care about those kind of things? Let's go ask people. What's the trend this winter?
Oh, the trend is about leggings and flat riding boots. Everybody knows that. And something probably with some fur and some femininity to it.
For coats and boots, what are you looking for especially?
In boots, I'm looking for something that won't get ruined in our winters. So I love to wear billy boots in the true snow and wear thick socks inside. That's my trick.
What are you looking for when you're shopping for winter clothes?
Anything that is comfortable. As long as it's comfortable, it doesn't matter really.
And you don't care even if it's not really fashionable?
As long as it suits me, that I can put anything with it, I don't care. It's really comfortability. You know, you don't have to put anything that matches. You know, as long as you put it and you believe in it, it's gonna suit well.
Explain me, what's your style about?
My style, I have no style. I think the thing that you want to use or you feel comfortable, it's like mode for me.
So how do you manage to be trendy when it's cold? Well, I guess you just have to customize your wardrobe accordingly to the weather. So just have certain clothes for winter, certain clothes for summer, and as well for fall and spring. So.
Et puis, est-ce que vous croyez que c'est possible d'avoir chaud et d'être à la mode en même temps?
Mais d'après moi, dans tous les cas, on devrait garder la mode parce que c'est une façon pour nous montrer aux gens. Alors, malgré l'été ou malgré l'hiver, normalement, on essaie de garder la mode, on essaie d'être en mode.
Bottom line, Montrealers are known for their fashion, and even though it's cold, they always find a way to look good. I'm Alexandra Simard, covering the fashion beat in Montreal. Back to you, Alyssa.
Now that we got all our shopping done, what now?
Well, I heard Montreal's nightlife is pretty intense. I think we should take a walk down that street, Saint Laurent.
Let's do it.
Okay. Saint Laurent, also known as the Main, runs from René Lévesque to Jean Talon. By day, the street is home to trendy boutiques, dessert places, restaurants, and cafes. But by night, the Main transforms itself into the most desirable spot for clubbers and Montreal's social elite. On Friday and Saturday nights, this place is busy with people. Supper clubs, lounges, and bars line up the street, welcoming only the finest crowds. Most of the partying hotspots try to attract a more mature clientele. That might explain their 21 and over age limit. Saint Laurent is always evolving according to Montreal's newest trends, and no matter the weather, people continue to line up in front of clubs and lounges, waiting for a taste of Montreal's best. For Curiosity, I'm Elisa De Rosa.
Hey Lisa. Yeah. Have you noticed how good looking the guys in Montreal are?
I know, right? I wonder if they're as romantic as they are handsome.
Well, actually, Sarah Jeanne Lapointe knows all the best first date spots. So let's check them out.
Sounds good.
Welcome to the restaurant Le Limon. Here, the traditional Mexican savors are transformed into gastronomic meals. But what makes it the perfect place to start a first date is its festive ambiance.
Quartier, ce qui fait que c'est différent de toutes les autres chaînes, c'est une petite atmosphère qui est très particulière. Donc, il y a tout le temps de l'ambiance. Fait que tu t'en viens ici, tu prends un bon repas. Le Mexique est important dans la formule aussi. C'est une cuisine super colorée, épicée, donc ça fait différent souvent de toutes les autres places. Donc, tous les ingrédients qui font que ça va agrémenter une belle soirée.
With its incredible selection of tequilas and refreshing drinks, a date at Le Limon is also an excellent way to kill the winter blues. After a lovely dinner, let's replace the classic movie theater by the charms of the Old Port. With its tidy coffee shops, its art galleries, and its selections of gourmet restaurants, Saint-Paul Streets is a must for the lovers. The best way to eat up under this cold weather is to stop by the Marché Montsecours. You can enjoy free art exhibitions while having a comforting coffee. The Case of the Old Port offers you many activities even during the winter time. Take advantage of the ice skating rink from December 4th until the beginning of March. For a magical experience, bring your ice skate on a Saturday at 8 p.m. to enjoy the fireworks. Finally, the Case offers you a panoramic view of Montreal, from the shining town center to the floodlit Jacques-Cartier Bridge.
After a Mexican-flavored dinner and a romantic ride to the Old Port, it is now time to say goodbye. But what is better than ending a perfect first date at a perfect first kiss location? With the arrival of the cold season, Place Ville-Marie freshens up for the Christmas holidays. With this incredible view of the Mont Royal, this might be the first au revoir, but it is surely not the last. Acting like Cupid with my arrows of love, I'm Sarah Jeanne Lapointe for Curiosity.
Well, we finally reached the top of Mont Royal and the end of our show.
And I think we can both agree that this is the best view of Montreal. Thanks for joining us on our adventure for the Montreal edition of Curiosity.
Where to next, Alia? The Big Apple? Sounds like a plan.
New York. Hear the global DJs. Global DJs.
Je reviens à Montréal, la tête gonflée de nuages. C'est le transit d'Amsterdam qui s'est chargé du glaçage.